All right, it's time for a new project. It's a 1973 Chevy K20. It's a good heavy-duty old pickup. I was going to restore it like some of the other pickups, but I found myself without an actual off-road rig. I used to have one years ago, and family's kind of getting back into that, and I kind of think I do too. So I'll give you a little tour of it. So this has always been a dependable pickup. Originally it had a really good 350 in it. We had some problems with it, replaced it, put this old wore out 305 in it, and the poor thing has just been parked here for, dang, 2 years. It's coming out. I got a really good 350 to throw back in it, and it's got a turbo 350 tranny, and I don't remember what transfer case, 203. We'll find out. But it's all complete. It's a little rough on the outside. It's really straight, but it's got a lot of decomposition on it all the way around. So instead of replacing all these panels and throwing a bunch of money into it to restore it, I am going to just make an off-road rig out of it. There's some spiders. Spiders living in here. Sorry, you can't see it. I'll go around to the other side, probably see better. Here, see a lot better. Even the dash is decent. It's got one big crack in it. Windshield's only got one minor crack. I'm just kidding. That'll be one thing I'll probably replace. Anyhow, I'll do some work in here, but mainly I'm going to concentrate on drivetrain. I gotta go find some keys. I knew it would. That's good news. It'll pump fuel up here. We'll see. All right, so I'll throw a little air in this tire, and I got to move a trailer here, and hopefully it'll stay running. I think it's pulling gas now. I don't know. Find out. Anyhow, we'll get this out, give it a little bath, get her cleaned up, and get a good look at it. I'll have to clean out the back of it too. I'll just pull up and just push everything out in the back and pile and deal with that later. So anyhow, we'll get that done. So you probably can't tell, but I washed this thing. I scrubbed it and scrubbed it and scrubbed it, and pretty much all I removed was some dust and some moss. So anyhow, now that I got this out where you can see it, this is the project that I'm going to do, and it's going to be more for fun this time. It's going to be my off-road rig. I chose this because of the condition that this poor thing's in. The paint is cracked everywhere. Rust is coming through everywhere. It's a good candidate for something I'm just going to beat on. If I was going to restore it, I would have to replace fenders because they're rusted out front and rear on both sides. Both sides are pretty much the same. So I'd have to replace fenders. Maybe, I think the passenger door I'd have to replace. It's got a big dent in it here. The bed on both sides has got rust either here or here, back here. So I'm just not going to do that work. I want to do that 52-inch front spring conversion. And we'll talk about that as when I get to these things, we'll go through them. I am going to shorten the frame, shorten the wheelbase, and shorten the box. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to cut it to. It's either going to be short box wheelbase or blazer wheelbase, maybe somewhere in between. I can do whatever I want. It's my pickup, right? Yeah. So that's another plan. I want to put 37s on it, so I'm only going to lift it tall enough with that spring conversion. I think it's going to be just right to put 37s. Doing that will move the front axle forward a little bit, so I may not have to trim too much here. There's a lot of rust there anyways. It's not a big deal, whatever I got to trim. I will cut the fenders off somewhere in here just for approach angle clearance, and also to give me tire clearance. I may have to cut the corner on it too. I won't know until I get tires on it. I'm going to build bumpers front and rear, just kind of a tube bumper. The front to accommodate a winch. I'll just put a 10,000 pound winch on it probably. And that motor, that wore out 305, it's so gutless you can't go over 35 going up any hill. It was wore out when I put it in. I knew it. I thought it would be a little better. But I got a good 350 I'm going to throw in it. That'll take care of a power issue. And when I shorten the frame, I'll bob the back of the bed as well. So I'll shorten the frame, shorten the box, and bob the bed. Let's see. Oh, fuel tank. I've got a 30-gallon tank out of a Suburban. I'm going to mount in. If I can put it behind the axle, the rear axle, that's where I'll put it. But I'm thinking it's going to wind up going right in behind the cab in front of the rear axle. And I'll just kind of set it into the floor a little bit, halfway, maybe a little more. So follow along while I'm building this. Appreciate it. It'd be awesome to have you follow along, ask questions, give me ideas. If you have ideas of things that I should consider, I appreciate it. I'm not going to do anything pretty. It's just going to be a little bit more enjoyable. I won't be doing all that sanding. I hate sanding. So anyhow, we'll catch up with you guys later. Thanks. Bye.